3 spot. And for Cleveland, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell, and it's Collins in at the small forward. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news, travel.
Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Collins kicks to Mobley. Harden against Maxey. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
At the elbow, Collins. Can't hit from the elbow. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Count that one for Mobley.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Here's Maxey. Good D by Harden.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Cleveland, they battled their way into the number 2 spot, just below being on top of the mountain. And you know they'll fight hard to stay there. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Bucket is good.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Philadelphia with the ball. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. We've got Harden. Also Collins out there. Max Strus is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. They grab their own miss. Here's Allen. Plays it up and banks it in. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Grimes goes back up, and it's sent back by Allen. Pass to Harden. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Mitchell, he's checked in for Cleveland. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so Collins nails both of them. The 76ers trail by 4. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Grimes passes to Oubre. And yes, it's good. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
On the wing, George. Oubre outside. Stolen by Collins. Moving it up. Whoa, Mitchell punches it home.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And the 76ers call time here. Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Arlo's checked in. And Maxi's subbed in for Quinn Grimes. Shot is good in the Cavaliers lead. Cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that...
So it's Cleveland in the driver's seat. Up 8.
With the score, your Cavaliers, 47, the 76ers, 39.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. From deep, Collins. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Oubre on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Oubre's got 8.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Inside, Oubre. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assisted by
He's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Get loud! Free t-shirts are coming your way if you're in the bottom section. Let's hear you. Make some noise!
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Now a look at the stats for Joel Embiid. And here's Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell getting dirty down low.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 7.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Drills it from outside.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
Substitution.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Collins is out there with Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Oh, Mitchell, so good inside.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night, one of the premier players in our league.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Oubre. Stolen by Allen. In the corner, it's Mobley. Shoots over Embiid, and there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Allen. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
And it's sent back by They retain possession. Cavaliers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And the 76ers call time here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And Embiid with the block.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the paint, he's as impactful as anyone in this league.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Stolen by Harden. Lobbed up there for Allen.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
The 76ers trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
Joel Embiid coming up big. So reliable in the clutch.
Mitchell outside. Collins looking around. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 4. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. It's time now to present our player of the game, Jared Allen.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. There's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
For the 76ers, Joel Embiid, 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert.
Falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the 76ers lead by 1. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Cleveland. George against Mobley. Pass to Collins. To Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. And beyond the arc, it's hauled in by George.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
That is a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Right side, Collins. Shot to stop the run. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Embiid, no good. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Collins from outside. Money! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
Maxey against Harden. Here's Maxey. Oh, no good on the dunk. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the 76ers with the ball.
Substitution on the court.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. From past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It almost looked like that spin left him a little dizzy. Didn't have a very steady hand there on the attempt. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And it's sent back by Allen. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Oubre subbed in for Edwards. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by George. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Harden the pass to Mitchell. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
First team foul.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Down low. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Tyrese Maxey.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left in overtime. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Mobley misses. So the 76ers win it. They escape.